Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of Let's Play King of Cards. Today I'm going to do fancy shop, so let's start. As you can see, there's nothing here. Some dirt and a bridge. And we have a shop. That should be familiar to you. Mr. Hat, how are you? If you look in the background, there are some stuff that should be familiar to you. So let's talk to him. Oh, a gold-clad guest with a platinum panache. How lovely. Welcome to my fancy shop. I sell only the fanciest fashions. Clearly, you're in the right place. Look at that hat. It's positively regal. This is a crown, not a hat. Do you know what that makes me? Delightfully modest. Ha. A peek at my noblest wares, mayhap? Yeah, there's no way you can buy any of those. That's okay though, the game doesn't expect you to afford these. Go ahead and head back to the ring. I don't know what would happen if you actually get enough money, so if you know what will happen, let me know in the comments section. Sir, I implore you to make a purchase. Is there nothing that suits you? Come back. I was so looking forward to trying on a new hat. End of the line, you tight-fisted curmudgeon. I'll have your hat if it's the last thing I do. It's boss time. I actually love this fight, mainly because of how unique it is, compared to most of the Order of No Quarter fights being copied from Spectre of Torment. He has couple of hats, and depending on what he wears he has different attacks, so let's go over them. Swordsman's hat. Mr. Hat will start off in this hat. He'll take out his sword, run up at you, and try to slash you. You can trade damage with him easily enough by dashing into him, and if you can bounce off of him, that is even better. In this form he'll also throw red swords out, which land in the ground. He'll then run at you, and slash the swords on his way to you, so be careful. You can bash against the swords as well to start twirling, but just be ready when they come. Gentleman's hat. This is a funny attack. Mr. Hat put on a hat with a little poof on it, and then bounce around, throwing out tea plates at you. He does this while bouncing up and down, so you should have some space to jump through them. He'll also toss teacups after the plates, to ensure you don't get too close. King's crown. Now this is a new move. I wonder why he wants our crown, when he has one of his own. When he puts this hat on, he will leap to the middle of the room and pull out a broadsword in a small scene. I wonder if it's Excalibur, since he pulls it from a stone. From here he can run up to you, and swing with it, or he can use it to climb up the screen, and come pounding down on you. Note that later on in the fight, Mr. Hat will roll out a red carpet. This is insane. I love this fight, but when he pounds down at you with the red carpet rolled out, a wave will come out on both sides of Mr. Hat, so be ready to jump over it. Jousting Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat may disappear off of the screen for a bit, and come back with a horse. This thing floats off of the ground and Mr. Hat is clearly jousting with it, as he has a lance pointed straight at you. With good timing you can jump up, and bash into him to damage him, but you have to be fast. When he turns around with the horse, waves spread under the red carpet as well, so be ready. Try to stay in the air and bounce on him if you can. Enough. I know not what came over me. Your hat. I can't look away. It shines and glimmers maddeningly. Just a bit of cabin fever. Really? It's hard to make a friend or a sale in such a remote location. Well, that's all very interesting, but I had better get going. I'd do anything for passage on your airship to escape this dead location. Here, let me mend your rope. Here I am, hat in hand, with a new locale. My fancy shop is about to move on and up. Fine, get on with it. Let's go. You're starting to give me a crown ache. All my thanks for this new location. It simply gleams with rustic potential. As for appointments, you're fancy enough to not need one, and I've lowered my prices just for you. And I'm going to end the part here. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.